A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1 is next. Number 57 gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt.
Now at the plate, Joe Random. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Play ball.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
DeShields.
3-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
To the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and... In now, Joe Random. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And this is popped up. Back behind second. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Joe Random. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Joe Random.
First delivery to him on. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground.
Dig.
Andrus has it, and there are 2 away now.
Play ball.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former first rounder Christian Arroyo. Tying run at the plate. The
1-1-1.
hit down the line at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Joe Random will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out.
The batter, number 15.
Takes this the other way to right, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside.
Well, they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair
the
of base
final line
hits.
score for our
he
ball
helped
game
propel
tonight
his team
for
to
the
a
victorious
hard-fought win.
Rangers. 6 runs, 8 hits.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe. Lance Lynn will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Run it out.
Yeah, Matty B.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar.
The designated hitter.
A great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. The 1-2.
1-1.
On the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory? Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Random. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Joe Random. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Behind 0-2 now. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
So he got him swinging. Settling in now, Joe Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Low for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They've been eating 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now batting, Nico Goodrum. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nico Goodrum.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Random is off at first with 2 away. Chopped at third. Arroyo fields cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rangers: 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Today, the 3rd and final game. Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Hold on. What a stop. Touche, sir. Another look at the into the box. Number 66. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1-1.
On the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Coming to the plate now, Joe Random. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in, Joe Random. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Ready with another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. And ready for another shot now. Joe Random 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Random
hit hard on the ground to second.
Come on.
He can't pick it up cleanly, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So a big moment in the ball game here. Joe Random, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Hit back
come on,
up
baby.
the middle. Andrus
You're
to
up.
his left. He's there, and that's the second out. Pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player in the game.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
At the plate up there.
First for the
You could really see it in his.
Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your Victor Alcantara gets the ball for the Tigers in this one.
Play ball.
Now in the box, Joe
Batting
Random.
fourth.
And as you check
The
out his
first baseman.
righty-lefty splits, no
Joe
surprise that he hits better against
Random.
southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch, here's and a fastball just misses for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
On this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting line. Stepping in, Cole
Batting
Calhoun.
fifth.
He'll get to
The
take
right
his
fielder.
first cuts here.
Cole Calhoun.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and
Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 48.
Here now the 2-2. Shoots
One,
this one
one.
over to first.
Three.
And a sliding attempt at first,
Cut
but
it,
this
cut
sneaks
it.
by
Cut
him
home.
a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. So a runner on first with 1
The
out
catcher,
now.
number
And up
13,
next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat. And unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job.
Digging in, Joe
Now batting,
Random.
first baseman, Joe
He's set
Random.
and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Reyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Joe
Now
Random.
batting,
He'll look to
first
bounce
baseman,
back after striking
Joe
out his last time up.
Yeah, I'm kind
Random.
of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Liner towards second.
Find the ball.
And
Find the
that'll
ball.
get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah,
Now
no
batting,
chance right there.
the
You want to
second
make this
baseman,
guy work. You want to try and
Nico.
get into their pen as possible.
Good draw.
And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Bounce to
beat
first.
It out, beat it out, beat it out.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers leave one. Coming to the plate now, Joe
the first
Random.
baseman.
He singled his last time up.
Random.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. So stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Swing and a line drive. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Kansas City Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors.
Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game, and what top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
The 2-1 home, and he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Now a drive out to the gap in right center.
You're scoring.
And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the throw in gets away from him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Next up for Detroit, Nico
the
Goodrum.
second baseman.
And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. This is
right, you're here.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the they pick up a striding in once again. Esteban Reyna, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Reyna.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Into the box now, Joe Random. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. He's got it one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Joe Random. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Random.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went fly.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Good drum.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone. Ready once again, Esteban Reyna, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So and this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Joe Random. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Soler.
The 1-2. He's running. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Reyna rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looks...
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
now
Joe Random.
First baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Random.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. McCarthy has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, deal with a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
There's Merrifield on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's only been a week, but I guess it feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. This 6-game losing
Here now
streak
is our final line
behind
score
them
this
now,
afternoon.
so we'll see if they can
First for
string
the
some W's
victorious
together.
Tigers, 10 runs, 13 hits.
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on. Daniel Norris starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Batting fourth.
Hey, if you're looking
The
for
first
Achilles
baseman.
heel from this pitcher,
Joe
this jumps right out at you.
Randolph.
Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell him. So next to the plate for the Royals, Estevan Reyna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is leave one. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member...
And next it'll be the
Leading
Tigers cleanup hitter, Joe Random. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. This one's down to third.
Oh, beat it out, beat it out.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Stepping up now, number one.
Batting.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Standing in, Joe Random, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Joe Random.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Joe Random, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Joe Random.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. At the plate,
now
Nico
batting,
Goodrum.
second baseman.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Run it out, run it out, run it out.
And he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Up
Now
next
batting,
steps Kristen
number
Stewart.
15.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side.
You're up.
And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and
Now
drive
batting,
in the
the
guy from
designated
third
hitter,
base. Don't put pressure
Gamer.
on yourself that you have to get
Candelario.
everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to come.
Digging in to try it again.
Now
Ryan
batting,
O'Hearn,
number
1 for 2 with a
66.
double on the ledger so far. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there.
Our final
Nice
line
job.
score this afternoon.
5-3, the
First for
final
the
score
victory.
in this afternoon's game.
A player's agent calls to touch base. The player is not content with the way he's being used. The player is not content with the way he's being used.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica. Ricky Atkins is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over
4-4, take your base.
So striding forward now,
Batting
Joe
fourth.
Random.
The
And as you
first
check
baseman.
out his righty-lefty
Joe
splits, no surprise that he hits better
Random.
against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. This team has a nice.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of. And that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Taking another look here, it's obvious why this guy has become such a fan favorite, and there isn't any doubt they do love him here. But I guess if you hit balls like that.
Striding forward now is the DH, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach make. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Random. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And he pops it up. Harrison calls for it. 1 out. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Boy, after that base knock right there.
Leading off the inning, Joe Random, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Random.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses. Nick Castellanos now. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Castellanos.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Back to first, and he throws it away. Next for the Tigers, Joe Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Nope.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. To short. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that run.
Now at the plate, Joe Random. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Random.
Kimbrel pauses. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. The Tigers find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. Chicago
here now is the final line score tonight.
With 15
First for
hits.
the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs on 15 hits, 1 error.
Live and on the air.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Joe
From the belt, the pitch. And that gets him on the mound.
Move it.
Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Random, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Joe.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. No hits to this point.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row.
Digging in, David Bodie. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the 0-1. Round to the right side. Scooped up. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Cubs strand. Into the box now, Joe Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring. Stepping into the box, Joe Random. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
Here now is our final line score.
Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for Chris Sale. A left-handed Floridian will get the starting assignment. Digging in, Joe Random, runner in scoring position with 2 guns.
Joe Random.
Sale sets. Here comes down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good ball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes 1 W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a lose streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. May have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. They
Leading
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The 1-2.
That's up.
Random is there. Makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's your take as the ready to take his axe again? Joe Random, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. Next up for the Red Sox, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting.
Ready now, Joe Random. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in.
Ready for another chance? Joe Random. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And it bangs off the monster. He'll get it into second, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Runner at second, one away,
Now
and into bat next. It'll be Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, number
so a runner
15.
at second, 2 down now, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Pulled toward right center field.
Come on, score!
After it is Hamilton. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Detroit. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they
the final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox,
the losing streak
5
behind
runs,
it, like
7
professionals
hits,
are
1 error.
supposed to do.
They left.
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too.
Baseman.
This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the 3rd inning. Hope go around in this one.
You're going,
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Joe Random. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joe Random.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. This is foul right side. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
This guy is really.
So digging in now, Garrett
The batter,
Cooper.
the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
On the ground to first. Random is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Joe Random, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like that.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Reyes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2. Jeimer Candelario waits on deck.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Stepping up to the plate, Devin Travis.
Batting,
he's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Travis.
The first.
1-1-1.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Garrett Cooper.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. So striding in, Joe Random, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez on the run.
Come on, go hard, you're scoring.
Can't
go
get
hard.
there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jeimer Candelario. He went down on strikes last time up. Working on hanging another 0. The pitch to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the
final
victory.
line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 11 runs on 9 hits.
Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight it's the third. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Trying to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a...
Striding into the box,
now
Joe Random, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Random.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez.
Up next
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. First right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
A tag for one, on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the... Striding in, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
Devers.
Pitch is popped up. Random has a play. And that ends the inning. In order, go the... Now at the plate, Joe Random. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Random.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. 1 for 2 with on his line thus far. And a dive, but he's back. Random stands at first with 1 out. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Digging in once again, Kristen Stewart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
There you go. Come on, baby. You're up. You're up.
Barehanded for 1 on the first. Man alive, what a double play. And close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Boston Red Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Masahiro Tanaka earns the win, his second. Brandon Workman records the save, his
the final
15th
line score
of the
for
campaign.
Our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 2 runs on 8 hits.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, Joe Random.
From the stretch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat, comes
second.
off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Rafael
now the 1-1.
Devers
on a rope to the second baseman. Thought the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in.
Ready to take his axe again, Joe Random, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that. That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at-bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at-bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now, Joe Random, who comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Number 77 corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now to the plate, Joe Random. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he's going to have room to put this one away. 10-2 the final in this game. The Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Danny Salazar earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. It's the first game in the month of June between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Number 51 will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is.
Stepping into the box, Joe Random. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat.
Let's go, let's go, go,
he's scoring. Buxton has a play. And that retires the side. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. hard hit ball to second. Reined in to second for one. On to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Play ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Random, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Reyes at second with 2 down. Heading
Come on, go hard, go.
Right. Kepler's there for it, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Joe Random. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket.
Now batting, Joe Random. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario.
The left
He's
fielder.
hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Rosario.
Oh, it's tailor-made to short. 6. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner...
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month, and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
For the victorious Yard-Goat,
9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Minnesota took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 51.
A player who's just been traded hears from his agent.
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Both Sox have now won 5 Lucas Giolito gets the ball for the White Sox in this one.
Play ball. 3.
Up next for Chicago, Joe Random, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled away. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And they'll just waste one there, 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to...
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's just 1 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right.
Into the box.
Now
Joe
batting.
Random. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Cooper is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, it's been a rough series for...
Ready now for the White Sox.
Leading off for
Random.
the White Sox.
He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. Move it about that one.
There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quick. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
The 3-2 pitch. Sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Joe Random. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up. Back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Kroon is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Coming to the plate now, number 38.
Now
for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The White Sox down to their last strike. Soft liner toward first. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw.
Number 51.
But that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach.
Come on, come on.
That's a strong throwing arm. You're taking your...
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. 10-2 the final in this game.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers.
We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston,
the
left fielder, Andrew.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series. And
striding forward for his first chance,
Joe
Random.
And
he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Random.
Becomes set. Here's the nothing pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
2.
And he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him.
Now in the box, Joe Random. He starts the inning, and they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Vasquez recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And now the Red Sox DH, number 23. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball to second. 4. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Joe Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Now the 2-1. Hard on the ground at first. Random is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Joe Random starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now at the plate, number 51. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, number 38. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So stepping in, number 20. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The White Sox down to their last strike.
On the bag, on the bag. Pick it up.
Second.
Pick it up.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders.
The
Winners
final line
of an
score for this
amazing
afternoon's
7 games in a row.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now,
Batting
Joe Random, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Random.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 15.
Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time. And certainly worth a second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Sharp ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in once again, Joe Random.
The first baseman.
0 for 1 thus far.
Joe Random.
Looking to wiggle out of it. Here it is. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And
hold it right there.
The corner. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Stewart has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the pickup. Into the box now, Joe Random. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Joe Random. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Reed is there, and that won't help the cause.
Man, everybody knows that losing can become a habit, especially when your losing streak is up into
here
double digits.
Here now is our final line score
but
tonight.
They get a win here,
first
and
for the victorious Tigers.
That bad
6
habit
runs,
for a
9
long
hits,
time to come.
2 errors. They left 10 men on base.
Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. Number 84 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the base. The walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on? Now at the plate, number 34. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 34.
The 2-2. Line drive base hit.
Hold.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into it.
At the plate, Joe Random. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joe Random.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they were finally able to snap that long losing streak last time out. A rare bright spot in what's been a horribly difficult stretch.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game. This team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
The 1-2. is laid off for ball 2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Nico Goodrum looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. To first. Random is right there. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up for Detroit, Carmine Reyes.
Next for the
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last
time. Reyes.
The 2-2. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Random takes it in, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers get just. Standing in, Joe
now
Random.
Batting. First baseman, Joe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Puig is off at first with 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 34. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they're held in. At the plate, Joe Random.
Now
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Random.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit come on. Center. Jones is after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. It's 2 runs. Stepping up now, Victor Reyes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get.
Digging in to try it again. Joe Random. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Frazier on second. Jimenez on at first with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. White Sox 4-2 the final score today. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
Wins
First
his
for the
third of the
victorious
season.
Tigers. 4 runs on 9 hits.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale. So striding forward now, Victor Reyes. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Victor Reyes.
The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Joe Random, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Random.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem. They have to find someone that can go out on the mound and throw a donut up early to give this offense a chance to right itself. They can't continue to be playing from behind.
Hard ground ball.
There you go. Come on, baby. You're up. You're up.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job. Now at the plate, Dustin Peterson.
Batting 9, the third baseman, number 13, Dustin Peterson.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got. Digging in, Joe Random. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
First baseman, Joe Random.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left.
Digging in, Joe Random. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's
stepping into the box, number 34. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
1-1-1
for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Random comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Stephen Kinsey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Stephen Kinsey.
1-1-1
gets this one down. Random gloves it. Leading off the inning, Joe Random, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Baseman.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 to the left side, but it's well foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A bouncer to the left side.
Come on, get there, get there.
Over to his left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Joe
Now
Random. He got on
baseman.
top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Random.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The White Sox down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. A close one, 8-7
Here now
is how
is
it
our
finishes
final line
today.
score this
The
afternoon.
Detroit Tigers jumped ahead. We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Tonight, a matchup of...
Let's play ball.
So coming to the plate, Joe Random. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up. In now for Cleveland, Roberto
now
Perez,
batting,
looking
catcher,
to follow up the
Roberto.
RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Certainly.
1-1-1.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes by him.
Idiot, no runner, no runner.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Well, pitching poorly once, like.
So digging in now,
Now
Joe
batting,
Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell. One, and
there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 10 for him on the year. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Random, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone. At the plate, Joe Random. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, today's game certainly don't get complete strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that.
3 hours and 59
for
minutes.
another day. A comfortable victory.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, a matchup of teams at ready now, Joe Random. He went deep in the contest last night. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First offering on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult times. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very.
Stepping up to the plate, number 35. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Breaks for third. Random is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So striding in, Joe Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Fastball well outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Striding into the box, Joe Random,
the first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the end. Striding in, Joe Random.
Up next for Chicago, the first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first off. Hit hard back up the middle. Lindor scoops it up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Giancarlo Garlobo. He flew out in his last at bat.
Garlobo.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Up, straight up.
Popped up. Frazier is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Joe Random. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Rips this one to first, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into.
Man, everybody knows that losing can become a habit, especially when your losing streak is up into double digits. But they get a win here, and they're hoping they broke.
First open for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Granville Reyes.
Popped him up. Number 20 moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who stands out to you, Danny? Stepping in, Joe Random comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series.
Random.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game.
Now to the plate, Joe Random. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Joe Random.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, now Joe Random.
The first
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Random.
First offering on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Puig leads off first with 1 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just for a fastball that he can drill.
Too high, and it's 3-0. In the air to straightaway right. Reyes is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
The relay. But he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, number 51. He's
now
0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard
on the back, pick it up, pick it up.
Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Joe Random. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate some zone, get himself back in this count.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Stepping into the box, number 51. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Soft liner to the left side.
Find it.
There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the
final
next
line
one.
score for
5-1. The final total. It's time for baseball.
Let's play ball.
Up next for Chicago,
leading
Joe
up for the White Sox.
As he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Joe
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up.
Digging in for his second at-bat.
Now
Number
batting.
2. 0 for 1
Number
for
2.
him here in this one. The 0-1. And play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he...
Max Kepler the next to grab
Now
a bat.
batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
Now batting, Mitch Garver. And
Up
their
next for
runners at the
Minnesota.
corners now.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. A tag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no error. Into the box,
Now
Joe
batting,
Random.
first baseman,
He'll look to bounce back after
Joe
striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is line to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing...
Standing in,
Leading
Joe
up for
Random.
the White Sox, the first
Ready
baseman,
to deliver. Here's the first
Joe
pitch. Inside with the
Random.
fastball, it's 1-0.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd.
Our final line
Seems
score
to
tonight.
energize
First for the
everybody rest of
victorious
the
White
series.
Sox. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
From the south side of Chicago. Coming to the plate now,
Batting 6.
Joe Random.
The first
He'll get
baseman.
to take his first cuts
Joe
here.
Random.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that leading off the inning, Joe Random, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
fouled away. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Into the box now. Joe Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The 1-0 home. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. And it's now an 8-7 ball game. Narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, people?
Ready to take his hats again, Joe Random, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 9 runs on 13.
Afternoon baseball. Ready now for the White Sox.
Leading off
Joe
for the
Random.
White Sox.
He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Joe
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The next Twin up for Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The shortstop.
The 0-2 delivery.
Polanco.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and they get them both. Now in the box, Joe Random comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Random.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in, Joe Random. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Jimenez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, Joe Random. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Minnesota Twins wrap up their 20th road win of the season.
The final line
Number
score
51
for this afternoon's
wins his
ballgame.
3rd of the season as he racked up.